Hi, my name's Callum Finlayson. I'm Associate Product Specialist for MDM and CEP. Today I'm going to be walking you through a quick demonstration that's going to showcase three technologies that of complex event processing, master data management, and data quality. The use case that we're going to be looking at is for all cases where customers open a new account, and what we want to do is raise an alert to either prompt the operator that's opening the account to suggest to the customer a relevant product in real time, or alternatively perhaps send out an automated email directly to the customer to suggest products they might be interested in. I'm going to move to the screen now, and we're going to be showing both interfaces of master data management on the left hand side, which is the Informatica data director, and on the right hand side we have complex event processing. We have the real-time alert manager. Now the real-time alert manager I'm going to log into now, and this is where we get all of the alerts that MDM is going to raise when we open a new account. So I want to be notified here within the real-time alert manager when a new account is opened for a particular customer. So right now what I'm going to do is log into the IDD, or Informatica Data Director, and I'm going to be displayed an initial dashboard. Now this dashboard is completely customizable and is relevant for my particular role. I'm going to move to the Data tab and search or perform a search for a particular customer. Called Jimmy Ricard. I'm going to run that search, and rather than opening his details, what I'm going to do is look at his hierarchy view. And what hierarchy view means is I'm going to look at the visual relationships that we know about Jimmy. Now the reason that I'm opening this hierarchy view is that I'm going to add a relationship to Jimmy in a graphical way, and adding a relationship to a product is the equivalent of him actually contacting us and opening that product. So I can see now that Jimmy's record's opened, and I can see I've got a little bit of information about Jimmy. I can see that he's part of the Ricard household. I can see that he's got a Facebook account with 277 friends, and he also has a savings account. What I'm going to do now is actually search for a new account or a new product type that I can add a relationship to. So what I might like to do is add a 28 degrees MasterCard to his record. So I'm going to add this to the canvas, and then through this same interface I'm going to add a relationship between this credit card and Jimmy Ricard. So by clicking save, I'm signing Jimmy up to this credit card. Now if you look over to the right hand side, what I'm expecting to see is rule point or complex event processing to pick up the fact that we've made a change to Jimmy, and we've opened a new account for Jimmy essentially, and I've set up rule point to fire two alerts. Now they're the alerts that I was mentioning before. So you can see on the right hand side we now have those alerts popped up. If I look at the automated email alert, I can see, "Hi Jimmy Ricard, thanks for opening up a credit card with GE. We noticed that you might also be interested in insurance and would like to offer you a 10% discount on insurance with your 28 degrees card." Now this is picking up the master data and using that master data to not only tailor the offering that we're giving him, but we're also using that information in the alert. Then if I move down to campaign management, I can see a credit card was applied for by Jimmy Ricard. Offer insurance to go with the 28 degrees credit card they just applied for. I can see the customer's profitability here is 3. And then I've got various actions here on the right hand side, which are completely customizable as well. So what we've just seen is master data management creating a relationship between two entities within the MDM hub, and then complex event processing creating an alert based on that event. Now, complex event processing could pick up a different type of event, so it doesn't necessarily need to be an account being added. It could be picking up an event such as too many customers being added by a particular user, particular business rules not being conformed to within the master data. And then furthermore, we've seen the alerts that RulePoint's been raising, or complex event processing has been raising, in the real-time alert manager. This is one type of alert. The other kinds of alerts we could raise is we could send an email to somebody, we could send a text message, we could write a file, we could write to a JMS queue, we could update a table. There's a number of different alerts that we have available when using complex event processing. So what this demonstration was showing was the ability for those two pieces of software to work in unison together. And additionally, RulePoint was calling out to data quality to do some other analysis work as well. In the next part of the demonstration, I'll walk through the technical specifics of this demonstration. Thanks for your time.